Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So when you find your video, please give me a Fonzie. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. And you can always share the video with somebody who you think will resonate with it, or maybe just needs an uplifting message. Alright, so this video is for the star sign of Pisces. And it is for the month of May for the Pisces collective. All right, so you're being asked to open up your heart, express yourself from the heart, right? You're being guided to go ahead and make some sort of a gesture, maybe expressing how you feel, or opening your heart to receiving some sort of a message coming in from somebody, right? Somebody may want to take a chance on you. You have the angels around you. They are coddling you at this time. Archangel Shamiel tells you peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So you're definitely asked to be peace, be at peace, find peace with whatever this message is. Somebody definitely may want to find peace in a relationship that maybe was in separation or had some sort of turbulent conversation. So you may have a friend who may be either coming in and asking you for something, or maybe you're asking a friend for something. You take the messages as they resonate, all right? But you need to find peace with whatever this is. Whatever this message is, you need to find peace with it. I feel like it's up to you as to whether or not you want to work on the partnership. So you have Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you. You are surmounting any previous challenges. So you have the angels who are lifting you up out of a challenge here. See? They're coddling you. They're helping you to find peace. And you may have somebody else who is wanting to come in and make some sort of a gesture. Like communication, strong communications coming in here. So there is a portal opening. I feel like this is this full moon portal from Scorpio to Sagittarius. Because Sagittarius is the second full moon that we have in the month of May, which the full moon in Scorpio opened up a portal to end things, to complete things, right? To rebirth, right? We're going through that death and rebirth. You can see here is the dove, right? He's white. You could be seeing feathers. This could be a sign that your angels are around you, but they're helping to lift you up out of an obstacle here. So there is something that may have been difficult to say. The angels may be helping you find peace with it. Or maybe somebody was sending you negative words or something along them lines, right? That maybe you need to find peace with. This could have been a friend. Yeah, take inventory of your life and resolve to change and heal anything that is unbalanced. So there's definitely a relationship that was unbalanced when it comes to expression. Somebody may want to heal this. Somebody may want to make some sort of an expression of love. Just be aware of that, Pisces. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put that there. We're going to get more information. So that's what he wants you to know. He is telling you, we are rising you up out of any obstacles through the full moon portal. You are now moving above any challenges that you may have had. You can put everything behind you. You can find peace from these difficulties that maybe a friend from the past was trying to manipulate with the power of words for some of you. You need to look past everything. You need to look past some sort of an illusion and see that everything is how it needs to be at the moment. So this person could have been causing a lot of illusions in your life through the power of the words. All right, so the first week of May. This is how change happens. One gesture, one person, one moment at a time. So it could have been, I'm looking at the buildings on here. I don't know. You could take a look at the buildings. To me, it kind of looks like a housing thing. All right. The second week of May, always room to grow. So the second week of May, Pisces, you're seeing it as this was an opportunity to grow, right? This is how change happens, is taking the opportunity and learning from it. So you, the second week of May, you see how this flower is a little like bent, right? Right? You may be a bit moved back from this. The fact that somebody wants to make this gesture. With the third week of May, memories. So you could be being a bit nostalgic again, right? Back here. Take inventory of your life, resolve to change and heal anything that's unbalanced. So the third week of May, you are going to be sitting in this nostalgic energy of everything that you have been through and how you have changed through the process, how you have grown through the process, and how everything that has you have experienced with people, your people around you, even, right? People that you have given chances with, people that you have maybe even expressed your love with, expressed in a very, like you became more honest, you made positive gestures, you expressed yourself with love, right? And then it could have been, like I said, a friend, and then this person could have did something behind your back in the past, right? Trying to change a situation. Like a he said, she said story is what's coming through here the last week of May. I'm sorry, I love you, I forgive you, thank you. Things I wanted to say but never did. Oh, okay. So, yeah, expression. So, the final week of May, when we have that full moon in Sagittarius, the timing will be perfect for somebody who was maybe in your friendship circle to come forward and express the things that they could never say before, right? To express something that they wanted to say but never did. Somebody is definitely being nostalgic. Somebody is definitely thinking back about you or the relationship in general. All right, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. You are not lost. You're right here. You're right where you need to be, right? And that's what Archangel Raguel said. You need to look through the illusion and see that everything is exactly how it needs to be right now. Somebody is definitely being stung on an emotional level, but they are seeing this sting as an opportunity to grow from it. This is how change happens, right? If you can dream it, you can do it. So something about your dreams and new growth through endings. So, yeah, I feel like somebody has grown, right? Somebody has definitely grown through all the obstacles. And you have the angels who are coming in and lifting you up out of it. They want you to find peace with the situation. So be aware of somebody wanting to come in and trigger you with some sort of an expression here. We have jellyfish, and this talks, where do jellyfish live? In the water. Jellyfish are, and that's exactly what you do, is you feel that sting of a jellyfish. But fish are also translucent. So you're going to be in the right place at the right time. Spirit is setting that up. You could have already seen this in your dreams. For some of you, you may not want to hear what this person has to say. Somebody may be coming in and saying, I'm sorry. Maybe they're saying, I love you. Maybe I'm saying, I forgive you. Maybe thanking you for everything that, they have put you through, because without them challenges, you wouldn't have been able to grow. I feel like it's more than one person, though, because it says one person at a time. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got at least 4 jellyfish on there. Alrighty, so let's get some more information here for you, Pisces. Let's take a look at the top of the deck here. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual past. So you two are on 2 different pages when it comes to religious and spirituality, right? Somebody healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So they're healing some family issues here. You're being asked to breathe through this process. So somebody that you were on 2 different pages with, when it comes to religion and spirituality, is the issue. This person may have caused you a lot of difficulties, may have been trying to ruin you, right? This person could be seeing things differently. All right, Pisces. The first week of May, please and thank you. This is how change happens: one gesture, one person, one moment at a time. You are not lost. You're here right where you need to be. And this is the 5 of Earth. So the 5 of Earth in reverse talks about somebody returning back. So the first week of May, somebody may be coming back to you to try to make things right. To make some sort of an expression. The 5 of Earth talks about, in the upright position, talks about being left out in the cold, rejected, abandoned. You got this cat sitting outside looking in. But in the reverse position, this talks about something coming back around. Something returning, whether it's returning back to work or this person returning back to say something that they never got to say. They might want to come back in and say, let's work on the partnership. Like, apologize. I'm sorry. Let's work on this partnership. I'm sorry I caused you a lot of difficulties. All right. Always room to grow. Sting of deep emotions for Pisces for the second week of May. Always room to grow. The sting of emotions for Pisces for May. Okay, so the Seed Tom in reverse is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So somebody was a womanizer, and now they're feeling the consequences of their actions for being this womanizer. And they could be thinking about that. They're very nostalgic. This person could be coming into your dreams. This is Libra energy. The consequence card is the Justice. So somebody may think it's unfair, or somebody could have did something out of revenge here. And now, they're very triggered, is what I feel. They're very triggered. This is definitely a womanizer. They could be, they could be tied and bound to some sort of a contract here, or maybe they're breaking free of some sort of binding contract. This person could have tried to bind you. 511, you could be seeing 511. Hold on one second. Alright, Pisces, so 511 angel number signifies imminent positive changes, personal transformation, and rapid manifestation of your desires, urging you to embrace new beginnings with confidence. It serves as a celestial nudge to take charge of your life, right? So whatever this message is, you're going to grow from it. It may be a little bit stinging at first, but you're going to grow from it. And this is a celestial nudge, right? To look at this situation, right, as an opportunity to grow, all right? So let go of fears and align your action with your soul's purpose. It indicates significant positive life changes on the horizon, urging you to step out of your comfort zone, right? That's what it's saying. Step out of your comfort zone. Do the right thing. If you want to change something or you want to heal something, you got to do the right thing. Somebody definitely could have did something out of revenge, or they may think it's unfair. This is a very unbalanced relationship. Your thoughts and intentions are manifesting quickly. The number signals that your goals are closer than you think, encouraging you a positive mindset to bring them to fruition, right? The angels are helping to lift you up out of some sort of a difficult situation. Absolutely. They are around you. There's that celestial nudge, right? Encouraging you to find peace with this. To let go of the past, right? And understand that the only thing that is real, the only emotion that is real is love. It is a call to take proactive steps, often relating to career changes, spiritual awakening, or personal development. So the second week of May, somebody could be going through some sort of an awakening to the consequences of being a womanizer, right? Offering poisonous cups, not being able to deaf, strong womanizer. Encourages you to trust your intuition and recognize that you are supported by the universe during this transition. You absolutely are supported by your angels. See, they got their arms wrapped around you. Encourages pursuing passions and taking bold steps towards new opportunities or a new career path. Positive shifts that may lead to a better alignment and deeper connection. So you definitely have somebody, a person, coming back from your past that wants to say things that they never got to say. And this may be, for some of you, a hard pill to swallow. But this is part of your transformation. And this is part of healing what is unbalanced in a relationship here. Healing what is unbalanced. It often appears when you've been avoiding necessary action or urging you to trust yourself and move forward. So somebody's been avoiding this, and you're being asked to stay optimistic as changes you are experiencing are for your highest good and growth. Right? So that you could be seeing 511. So what is happening here is you are healing and growing from people, places, and situations that you were not on the same page with, right? And again, this may be very, very stinging for you to hear, but you need to understand that this is how it happens. This is how change happens, is taking one step at a time. So I see somebody wanting to come back around, possibly to apologize, maybe wanting to work on some sort of a partnership. This could be somebody as a friend who could either be asking you for help, or this could be a friend that maybe you have asked for help. Somebody, you need to find peace with the situation so that you can resolve this issue. All right. Memories, if you can dream it, you can do it. So somebody is very nostalgic here. We have the Sea King. Yeah, somebody who was heartless. The Two of Fire. You got a decision to make, right? This could have been two people with the Knight and the King who were sharing the same vision. The Lover's card. Yeah, this could be a lover. The Moon card, which is something they are hiding, something, some sort of an illusion. You need to see through somebody's illusion. And the Nine of Fire, the Chariot, the Earth King. Okay, so what I see for the third week of May, you got two kings here. So you Pisces, have to make a decision between two kings. One king is in reverse. This is a heartless individual, somebody who you cannot trust, right? And they could be a little stung. This is definitely a womanizer, but they may come in and saying, hey, we share the same vision. This could be with the Lover's card, this definitely could be, they may want a second chance with you. This could be an ex-lover as well, but they could be hiding their true intentions here. So be aware of that. They could be trying to cause illusions, right? This could be a friend from the past. The Moon talks about dreams, right? Maybe you're dreaming about this person. Maybe you're in their dreams. The Nine of Fire talks about that wounded warrior energy. Whatever has knocked you down, you got right back up, right? You got right back up from them wounds. You grab that one and you're feeling it now. It's a source of inspiration. So somebody could have been using your wounds against you. They could have been coming into your dreams, casting illusions, and Archangel Raguel is telling you everything is how it needs to be. Everything happened for a reason. So look through this illusion. This person could have tried to make you feel alienated or outcasted, or maybe just left you or ghosted you without a word, right? Now they want to come back in and express something to you, something that they never got to say to you. Because why? Because they're all in their head. They could be being nostalgic, looking at pictures, maybe journaling or something along them lines. So this is the Chariot. So they definitely could be traveling your way. This could be a Cancer with the Sea King. We have strong Cancer coming through here. You have the Earth King coming through. So this is somebody who wants to invest in you, somebody who is very down to earth, somebody who I don't know why, but I feel like it's a divine counterpart. You may have to make a choice between a womanizer and a divine counterpart. The Lover's card. You definitely got two cards of choices. Two cards of choices. A door is opening for an opportunity here. You two could be psychically connected, telepathically connected, with the Gemini card here. The third week would be the Moon in Gemini. The new Moon in Gemini could be very significant as to a time frame here. You could also be teaming up with somebody as a business partner, with the King of Earth, teaming up with a business partner here. The Chariot card, you could be traveling. You could be going on some sort of a trip. But this is talking about success. It is talking about taking the reins of your life and going in the direction that you choose. It talks about, integrating that darkness and that light. So you could be getting some sort of a download here, Pisces. the third week of May, when the moon rolls over into Gemini. You may have already seen this in your dreams. You may have premonition dreams that this is going to happen, and this could be the time frame of it. So you really need to see through the illusion of the wounds of the past, as to why maybe other relationships did not work. I feel like this person's going to come in and say, oh, Pisces, you have grown so much, right? This person again could have ghosted you. So remember, you are surrounded by your angels. They're very, very close to you with the 511 energy. And they're helping you to find peace within your life. All right. I'm sorry. I love you. I forgive you. Things I wanted to say but never did. Thank you. New growth through endings. The Hermit card. So the Hermit card in reverse talks about being imprisoned in your head. This also could be talking about somebody who could be in jail. Somebody who could be in spiritual jail. So we got the Sky Tom here, the Fire Tom, the Nine of Earth. So the Toms are the Knights. So you have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands with the Nine of Earth. The Nine of Earth in reverse talks about trying to steal somebody's identity. Oh, we have the Sky Queen. So we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you definitely have some people in your energy. You have 3 knights, 3 kings, 2 kings, and a queen. Somebody could be a gatekeeper. Somebody could be going through some sort of an awakening, or it could have something to do with a sacrifice. Sky King. So we have the Sky Queen in reverse and the Sky King in the upright position. Definitely something with the legal. Something with legal issues. Somebody is suffering the consequences of some sort of legal issue. Somebody could have been trying to steal somebody's identity. Identity fraud. This is somebody, the Sky Queen in reverse is somebody who is very cutting with their words. Very, or it's somebody who holds back, right? Somebody who holds back fear to rocking the boat, right? Somebody feeling, you could have had a Sky Queen in reverse who's very manipulative with words, trying to keep somebody imprisoned in their head. Trying to get somebody to unalive themselves, playing a lot of mind games, subliminal intrusive thoughts. And now somebody is getting the consequences of their actions. And now they want to travel towards you, right? And try to make things right. They could have come into your dreams, right? Playing on your wounds. Casting illusions. 999 is significant here. Somebody casting illusions over you, making you feel imprisoned in your head, playing on your anxieties when it comes to a soulmate. And now they want to return, right? This person could be looking for you. Any advice or guidance for Pisces before we take off? Sky King. I'm telling you. This could be a private investigator. This could be a cop. This could be somebody like a lawyer, a cop, a private investigator. Coming your way with some sort of news that's going to be very stinging. Somebody has some sort of an addiction here. Anything else with the Sky King? This also could be a Libra. But I am feeling that somebody either could be going to jail, already in jail, or bringing some sort of a message in. That may be a bit difficult for you to hear, or maybe a bit difficult for this person to say. Somebody definitely coming back to you, though. A message is coming back to you. Maybe either difficult for you to hear, or difficult for you to say, or difficult for them to say. But they have to make it right. The Star card. The Emperor. Death. The High Priest. The Six of Sky. Yeah, there's a lot of drama. I feel like there's a lot of drama going on. They could be a little bit upset. Because why? Because they don't want to move on from the drama. We have the Emperor, which represents a father figure. It could be talking about identity. It could talk about somebody being of a leadership authority. We have the Death card here. So the Death card talks about transformation. It talks about letting go. It talks about rebirth, right? Aries is significant here. We have the High Priest. Somebody could be of a high spiritual ranking. Very high spiritual ranking. Somebody could have tried to unalive somebody who is of high spiritual ranking. And now they're feeling the sting of their consequences. There's a lot of drama going on behind the scenes. A lot of, see the cats fighting, a cat fight. But somebody has broken the chains. Somebody's going to lose some sort of a battle because of a risk that they took. Somebody's magic backfired. And whoever you are, you're being lifted up out of this pain and suffering. It's over. No more mind games. Yeah. I'm telling you, somebody is of a high spiritual ranking. So be aware of somebody who wants to come in, and the Six of Swords in reverse talks about they don't want somebody to move on. They keep wanting to trigger somebody. Somebody could be getting very, very triggered in the month of May. And we have the Demon card in reverse. Why? Because somebody could be breaking the chains of some sort of an addiction, or breaking some sort of a bonding. Somebody could try to bind somebody to a demon here. And whoever they tried to bind this demon to, they try to bind it to somebody who has high spiritual ranking. Somebody who's a leader. And now they want to come back in because why? Because they are being very, very triggered with the consequences of their actions. This was a heartless individual. A heartless individual. So there is a sense of hopelessness here. A sense of with the Star card in reverse, sense of hopelessness. Something needs to be healed. Somebody wants to heal something. Clarify the Star card with the Sky King and the Star in reverse with the Sky King here. Yeah, you need to see something from a different perspective. See through the illusion and see something from a different perspective. See through the illusion and see something from a different perspective that needs balanced out here. You really need to listen to this communication. Somebody wants to change something. Somebody definitely may want to ask for your assistance. Why is the Star in reverse? Why is the Star in reverse? Why is the Star in reverse? Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel this has been a long time coming. I feel like could be a repetitive pattern that needs to be addressed. I feel in hopelessness, feeling imprisoned in your head, not being able to express what you feel, what you think. I feel like there has been a break in some sort of a relationship here that you need to see something from a different perspective as to why it happened. There could have been a separation here. Now somebody wants to return and change something. They could be looking for you, trying to figure out where you're at. This is definitely a womanizer who may be coming in and saying, I have changed. I am no longer that same person that I was. Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody did something risky. All right, let's pull the final card for Pisces. Pisces. Yeah, a rat. You had a rat in your circle. Rhinoceros, be strong and courageous. So the rat, be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Archangels Gabriel and Zachiel. Okay, didn't Zachiel come through here? Shemuel, Jeremiah, Gabriel. No, it didn't. Somebody could have did something for money. See how this cat got a kitten in its mouth? Could be an earthquake happening for somewhere in the world as well. I don't know why, but I'm seeing like a crack in the earth. Rat. You had a rat in your circle. You definitely had somebody who was there gathering little nibbles of information. Somebody who may not have been telling the truth. Somebody who could have been secretly with the Sky King there, like a private investigator or a lawyer or something along them lines. Somebody could have been trying to steal something from you, steal an identity. But behind the scenes, they were pointing fingers, right? trying to keep you stuck in this emotion, sending you a lot of negative emotion, negative projection upon you, or subliminal messages, and playing a lot of mind games with you, right? Trying to keep you imprisoned in your head. Somebody could literally be in prison as well, in jail. They could be in this hopeless energy. Somebody could have tried to set somebody up, is something else that I'm getting. Neptune. So we do have Neptune energy right here. Neptune. Consume sewage and garbage. Psychic rubbish around it. Alright, so they offer to undertake a sacred mission on earth to consume sewage and garbage here as well as the psychic rubbish around it. They work well until humans created so much waste and negativity that rats could no longer transmute it all. Rodents arrive to help. They are in overload and develop diseases. So and you know what else I'm getting here, Pisces? It's like my readings always take a turn, and it seems like Pisces, you're the one that's getting it this time. We got that virus that is that hantavirus that is like it's a pandemic, or it's just a virus that people are going to die from, right? They're going to die from it if somebody catches it, right? And it is transmuted because of rat and mice feces, if that makes sense. It's developing a disease within the human population. So it's about not allowing, don't be playing into the fear mongering, is what I feel for you, Pisces. Don't be in the fear mongering. Stay at peace with it, because that's what I feel like is going to happen. Is the demons, the dark ones, the ones who are ruling our world are going to try to instill fear within the community, just like they did with the COVID virus. So somebody is definitely in fear. Somebody is coming back around because they fear some sort of consequences if they don't make something right. They're finding something difficult here to make this gesture. The rat card reminds you that when you are acting with the best and noblest intentions, you may still be misunderstood. In extreme cases, you may be persecuted. And I feel like that is what has happened here. You may be feeling persecuted. You may be feeling persecuted by another person, right? Because we have other people here. You could have been persecuted in the past. You could be feeling this drama, right? Persecuted with the cat fight in the background because somebody doesn't want to move on from it. There will always be those who want to put out the light of others. So you definitely had a rat who was trying to put your light out. That's this right here, this star card, right? They were trying to steal your star. They were trying to dampen your light. You need to see through the illusion of this person's intentions. They may be wanting to come in and balance something out with you. And you just need to look through it, because this person's a womanizer. This person is a heartless individual. They may want to come in and ask you for forgiveness, but it's like they're worried about it, right? They're finding it difficult to apologize or to bring this communication your way. Your guidance is to let no one diminish you. Instead, remain true to your purpose and hold your vision like a bright flame. And I feel like that is what is happening the third week of May. You are looking through this illusion and you're coming into the sacred balance in this Gemini energy, and you are igniting this light within you, because it's like you're coming into your purpose, the purpose why you were here. But you had these people, you had a lot of people in your energy who were trying to keep you imprisoned in your head, keep you imprisoned in general. With the Justice card in reverse, they were out for revenge. They think it's unfair, right? They thought something was unfair. They didn't think that it was right, right? So that's what I feel here. Do your best at all times and only take on that which you can handle. Check internally that you are taking responsibility for your actions, and relax and know that your life's mission will eventually be recognized and you will receive your just reward. So for some of you, you definitely have to take responsibility for what you did, or somebody wants to come back around and take responsibility for what they did, right? They want to work on the partnership, but there's an illusion, because the truth is they are going to manipulate you and trigger you to want to fight. Okay? So you're being asked to stay strong and be courageous. We have the blue and the yellow there. This person could be what I call an energy vampire. They trigger things, they sting people, and then they soak up that energy, right? This is somebody that you could have cared for or offered help to, is what I feel. All right. Thank you for watching.